Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you what I'm packing in our hospital bag, and this is my purse that I will be bringing with me by Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I'm sure a lot of you know what this bag is, but this is what I will be taking with me as it is my old faithful, and I've been using it for almost 9 years now and it's still going so strong. And on top of that, I'm taking just a run-of-the-mill duffel bag, like a sports bag, because not everything fits. It's like one of these sports bags that I got for free from work, or I want it, so I'm gonna use it. And I've already taken a lot of the contents out because I just want to quickly show you what I'm taking. So let's dive in. The first thing, let's get to like the most important thing that I think you should take are documents and insurance cards, like all the paperwork kind of stuff. And that's what I'm packing in here, is that kind of stuff. And I have like a binder full of all my health documents, insurance information in there, and just overall just information that I think I would need to remind myself in the hospital, policies and stuff like that. And then I have a wallet, and this is actually what I use as my main wallet. This has got all my cards and stuff. I know this is supposed to be a key holder, but I have a separate key holder, so I use this. This is so much more convenient. In here I have some more important documents that are small, and I really just don't want it to get lost in that bigger blue folder. And this holds my husband and my COVID cards to get in. For any like your second support partner, you need to bring your COVID card to the hospital that we're delivering at, which I didn't realize until very recently. And I'm about to give birth, and like my due date is in like less than 10 days, so I didn't know that, but now I know it's in there. I'm bringing my Hermes Ulysses notebook because I know that a lot of the nurses in the labor and delivery unit will be giving us lots and lots of helpful tips for giving or taking care of your baby. So I want to jot all this down. Like, I know I could write all this on my phone, but I'm planning on, you know, maybe vlogging a little bit, so I want to save the battery on my phone as much as I can. Speaking of batteries and electronics, moving on is electronics. That is also very important. So this is some wires, chargers, very long cords that I bought on Amazon that was highly recommended. I think this is like a 10-foot cord, because I guess in hospital beds or hospital rooms, all the plug units are really far from your hospital bed. Even like where your support person sits, the plugs will all be very far. So if you don't want to leave your phone like in a corner somewhere for a while and you want to actually have it with you, these are useful. So I've already got them prepped with 2 charging units. My husband and I both have iPhones, so we have that ready. And on top of that, we have battery packs. We love battery packs. Also, I'm taking my AirPods because I might want to listen to some calming music when I'm going through active labor. Some kind of peaceful, I guess, something to kind of calm me down, you know. It's kind of scary giving birth. It's intense. I'm taking this really old but handy instant Fujifilm Instax camera along with some extra film. I'm gonna bring about like 20 film pieces because my sister is actually a nun, so she's currently in her last year of finalizing her vows, and this year, her final year, she cannot communicate with me through technology, which is such a bummer because this is the year I'm giving, you know, birth to my first kid, and she's gonna be an auntie, but she won't even be able to see him, which is such a bummer. But I can snail mail her these pictures. I'm sure a lot of you know what these look like, but I just took a selfie because I wanted to make sure the camera works. But yeah, these are kind of cool, and they don't fade over time. the color or anything. It's pretty amazing technology, really, even though it's kind of based on really old technology, right? Like film is very old. And the last, I think, bit of technology kind of thing or electronics is that I'm taking is this fan. It's a chargeable fan, and I already charged it. It's on right now. And you can clip this anywhere, and you can clip this on your crib later. I was hesitant to buy this because my motto through my pregnancy, the whole pregnancy, was to be as minimal as possible and not get anything. Like, I didn't even buy a pregnancy pillow, even though that was like one of the most like recommended things that I should have bought. But I was like, no, I really don't want it to accumulate clutter as much as possible. So I was hesitant to buy this. But we live in Southern California and it's February 14 today. It is super hot. It's been like 90 degrees already, and I'm like, okay, like even if I, don't use this during labor, like I don't overheat, let's say I don't and I won't need it, I think it'll be really convenient to clip this on the controller and later use it. Maybe my husband can even use it like when he's working and it's like really hot. We may not want to turn the AC on because our AC is really strong. Like our AC like knows no filter. It's like 0 to 100. Moving on to snacks. I think especially with COVID times, I don't know if the hospital cafeteria will ever be available during convenient times. I don't know when I'm going into labor or how long we're gonna be there. Just in case, I looked up some snack ideas online and everyone recommended protein bars or nut bars. So this one we're bringing from Costco. I also got a couple from Trader Joe's, just to kind of get some healthy options. This one has fiber. This one is like got dates in it, and dates apparently are very good for pregnancy, for dilating your cervix. And more nuts, trail mix from Costco. These are pretty awesome. And on top of that, like just in case like my poor husband has to be in there with me, like something goes south and we need to be there for more than 24 hours, and like I said, there's no food, his favorite go-to, this bachelor chow for him, which he still eats now, is Chef Boyardee, because it's convenient. You got a pop open lid, you can just open and eat it, really. Like, yeah, it says to heat it up, but honestly, if you were in a dire situation, they didn't have a microwave, you can eat this just out of the can. And for me, if I get to eat, I don't know if I'll be allowed to, I have some homestyle chicken noodles that I will be eating potentially, and also just some kind of like fruit options. These are always so good. This reminds me of cafeteria food when I was in elementary school. Back then I was always like, it's nasty, but now I'm like, ooh, kind of miss it because it was fun and it reminds me of being a kid. And we're bringing some utensils just in case there are none at the hospital. Some of this stuff I feel like I don't have to bring. Like maybe they probably do have these, but I don't know about you, but during COVID time, it's been kind of hard to get a lot of equipment or things like plastic related because of shortage of labor and materials. So we are just going to take some of these disposable utensils just in case for our food. Alrighty, so we're moving on now to my personal kind of like things I want to like take with me to be comfortable. So the first thing that comes to mind are these incontinence pads. They're like adult diapers. I'm bringing just like this cute soft one, and also just like this more thicker version. This one is not as soft as this one, but they seem to work. I'm taking those two or a couple because of the bleeding that happens afterwards. I know the hospital will give us some kind of pads, but just in case, I'm bringing those. And then I'm bringing this Freedom Mom Peri Wash. I believe that's what it's called. The hospital has something similar to this, but I read so many online reviews and watched so many moms blogs say this is the like pretty holy grail of washing your you know, under there afterwards, because if you get stitches, you know, or overall in general, it's quite painful. You might not be able to take a shower. I might not be able to take a shower, so you can wash down there by just spraying this. Base products, probably not going to do a lot of any makeup really, but one of the things I'll definitely take with me is lip balm. And this lip balm by Sisley is my favorite overnight lip balm because it doesn't have any scent. It's like really sticky, but only where you apply it. So it like somehow, I don't know how, it doesn't get all over the place. Like I won't wake up with like my mouth covered in lip balm, but my lips will just be so moisturized and everything. And I'm also taking my sunblock because I can't live without sunblock. I get so much freckles and I'm like really sensitive to the sun, so I need sunblock for maybe if we leave in the morning or in the daytime. This is a moisture cream that I'm taking. It was like a sample size that I still have some left, and I don't plan on being there long, hopefully not, so just a little bit, because hospitals are probably kind of dry. I don't know if this hospital provides like a humidifier, but my skin just is so dry. It's like oily and dry at the same time, so I need that. I forgot to mention that for food and drinks, we're bringing these empty, well, we'll probably fill these up with water. And this is one for my husband and one for me. It is, got this like sippy straw. I can already, you know, feel right now, I'm not even in the hospital, that this will be really helpful, because rolling out of bed to drink water has been such a struggle. So this will be really convenient just to, you know, at every angle, almost every angle, you can just kind of get some water. And another food item I forgot to mention, or drink item, is this coconut water that we'll be taking. I actually wanted to bring Pedialyte, but my local grocery store was sold out of Pedialyte. So we found this, and you don't actually have to necessarily refrigerate this. It was in the non-refrigerated aisle, so it will be convenient for us to just pop this in our bag and get some hydration when necessary. I'm also taking nursing bra. It's got like the parts where you could clip off and then you can nurse easily. I bought on Amazon. It's like a hospital gown from Kindred Bravely. It's got openings on the side, like Velcro openings on, not the side, the front. That's the back, but the front has it too, all the way down. The back has able to open using these Velcros, and the front and the back both have these. And then it's got some really nice pockets, and it's convenient to have these openings because you can easily open these Velcro straps to breastfeed. And in the back, if you get an epidural, or I get an epidural, it'll be really easy to pop these open and just like, you know, get the epidural inserted. And it's comfortable, it's really soft. But the one thing about this is it's kind of like really see-through. Like you could definitely see your underwear underneath, like through this gown. And I don't really know if I like that, but like I said, we'll be in a hospital setting and I will already be showing my lady parts to the staff, the nurse and the doctor. So I think we can be safe to say it's fine, but I definitely won't ever wear this outside or if I have guests come over, or definitely just for private use only. And then for my baby, our baby, we have this cute little onesie. It's just a plain cotton onesie with a button up on the bottom. I was gonna bring one just in case. This is a newborn size. I'm not sure if the hospital provides one, but we're gonna bring one, like I said, just in case. And then the going home outfit, I guess, is this, plus this cute little zippy down, zip down onesie as well. Everybody says get the zip down onesies because it's so much more convenient to do changes and whatnot, and it won't make the baby as upset during those times. It's got cute little feet. And we also have this year. Like a matching hat to go with it. This didn't come as a set, but I just saw that I had a hat like this, so we're gonna use that. And then some mittens. I'm also taking a nail kit with me. I don't have it, but I'll insert a picture here. But I'm taking a nail kit with me because I heard babies come out with like claws. Definitely gonna take some nail trimming tools just in case to trim the nails down. And then some other miscellaneous items. I will be taking an eye mask. I've had this for like a couple years now because I'm such a sensitive sleeper and I have weird work hours where I go to work at like 3 p.m. until 1 a.m. So I wake up in the middle of the afternoon, and at the time I didn't have like blockout shades. So these are really awesome because they have gaps here, holes here that you can cover over your face and it won't like smash your eyes, especially those of you who have like eyelash extensions. These will be really helpful for not smashing them against your eyes. It just is so comfy. It's not heavy at all. And even if it's a little heavy, it actually feels kind of nice, like a nice pressure. And then I'm taking these like really old but good sandals. These are like ones I were kind of gonna like toss anyway because they're so worn, but I might not because they still work and they're still comfy. But I'm gonna take this to the hospital because my feet get so uncomfortable on hard floors and socks are not gonna do it. Like if the hospital gives me just socks, I will be like, my feet will be in so much pain. My going home outfit is pretty basic, nothing uncomfortable. It's like a nice caftan. I don't know if that's what this is called, but it's just like a gown like this, really, really long maxi gown that I'll be wearing to take home the baby, and maybe just like an extra blankie or a jacket. But like I said, or if I said, we live in SoCal, so it's already very hot. I don't think we'll be needing like a jacket or anything unless it's nighttime. I'm bringing my boppy pillow because I saw some reviews that some hospitals don't have enough pillows to go around. So just in case during like breastfeeding, like that's one of the things I'm really afraid of, is to learn how to breastfeed. So I want to make it as easy as possible for baby and I to try to like learn together how to breastfeed. I will be bringing our boppy pillow. I don't know if this was minimal, but for me it was mainly like food is the main part that if I forget, I'll probably freak out the most. Oh, and then like my paperwork and insurance cards or whatever. We end up using a good amount. If not, I'll make another video showing what we ended up actually loving or hating. But we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I've given birth by then. We shall see. See you guys.